Here is the ball in the air, and it's controlled by the Cougars, picked up by Devin Blair. Blair brings it up across midcourt, picked up by the Cavaliers. A quick three by Sexton. It's in.
Took over 8 seconds to get to line it up.
Skylar Sexton nails the three to put the Cougars up early. 3-0 Cavalier ball now. Potter with it. Right hand side. Down inside to Wilder. Shot put up. No good. Too strong. Rebound ran down by Blair. He's double teamed. He gets the ball back now. Gets it up to Hogg. Up court quickly to Adams. No good. Over the back. Adams got him. A rebound by Adams, and Adams is over the back and committed the foul.
Non-shooting violation. The Cavaliers are back at the length of the court. 7:26 going opening period. Cougars lead it by 3.
All right, 3-0. Cavalier basketball. Everybody calms down a little bit now. They go right-hand side to Keith Wright. Right back out to Puckett. Around to Graham to Wilder. Wilder back out high. Straight away Jenkins to Potter. Free throw line. 3 on the way. Straight away. Too hard that time by Keith Wright. Cougar basketball. Sexton left-hand side. Gives to Blair straight away. Right-hand side to Mike Hogg. Jenkins in a little matchup zone right now. Blair has it. Blair brings it back out straight away. He's picked up by Grimm.
Being very deliberate, looking for that open shot, looking for Mike Hogg to come open underneath the basket. Cougars have control of the board to this point, leading it 3-0 rebounding.
Here is Dustin Adams, free throw line back to Blair. He'll stop and pop. Up, no good. Gets the long rebound. Blair has it again. Gives off to Sexton. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound inside Wilder for Jenkins.
Only 1 for 5 from shooting now for the Cougars. Had 3 opportunities that time.
Wright drives, backs it back out, gives off to Grimm. A 3 on the way. No good. Jenkins cold to start the game. Here come the Cougars up 3-0. They tried to go to Blair, lost it off his hip, out of bounds, to go back to the Cavaliers.
It was a good pass from Longworth. Threw it behind Blair. Blair streaking down the court. Had a good transition break going there. Just bad pass.
2 minutes gone, first quarter. Inside Potter and gives out to Wilder now. Outside picked up by Sexton. Free throw line. Back out high. Long 3 by Puckett. Good. 25 feet. Chris Puckett drained it from way downtown and ties it up at 3-all.
Cavaliers are averaging 3 3-pointers on the season per game.
Here's Sexton. He'll run underneath. Puts it up. No good. Tapped around. Top of the rebound. Wilder's got it. Gets it out there. Here's Puckett now. He'll run it across for the Cavaliers. He's going to the baseline, double team, through an elbow, got away with it. Wilder a 3 short, rebound Sexton, off to Blair, up to Hogg. Cougars want to run. Hogg to the hole, up and in.
Long move by Mike Hogg. Took it about, got it around mid-court, and took it all away. The big man gets his first 2.
Mike Hogg took it to the hole, put it up and in that time, 5-3. We got a bunch of young girls behind us screaming their heads off. Oh, we love it in here. It's a raucous crowd. Here's a 3 by the Cavaliers. No good. That time shot by Wright. Wilder runs it down. Gives back off to Wright. He'll go to the hole, puts it up in there. And they say no basket. Out on the floor.
Okay, I don't know if it's Devin Blair or Skylar Sexton that got him. I think it was Blair. I'm not sure. And now they're going to say it was Skylar Sexton. They'll pick up his first, team second. Non-shooting call. Violation of Cavaliers underneath their own goal, and here we go.
And it's slapped away by Malachi Longworth on the stop and play there. Cody Adams came in for Dustin Adams. It'll be Cavalier ball now. Wilder from the side. Comes into Grimm, picked up by Blair. Gives off Puckett, turnaround 3, no good. Potter had it, lost it, ran down by Blair. He's trapped in the corner, gets it out to Hogg. Here come the Cougars. Hogg on the dribble, gives off left-hand side, back to Blair straight away. He'll drive in the paint, puts it up, too strong. Rebound Cody Adams, up no good. Rebound Cavaliers. Pulled down that time by Keith Wright. They're going to run now, push it up floor. Potter lost it down inside, picked up by Puckett, blocked by Cody Adams, but they call Adams for the foul.
And that's going to be a 2-shot foul, and this time it's going to be Chris Puckett going to the stripe for the Cavaliers, where he's going to get 2. He's the only player scored to this point for the Cavaliers. Nailed about a 25-foot 3. Now he puts up the first free throw.
It's no good. It's 5-3. Cougars on top. 4:28 to go in the first quarter, and Puckett will get another free throw.
These teams probably a little oversight tonight. Neither one able to hit anything from outside.
And Puckett puts it up and in, draws Jenkins back within one, 5-4, full court pressure on the made free throw. Cougars going to break it on the dribble, and it was Longworth, and he got fouled by Puckett over on the left-hand side as Puckett pushed him.
You're right. Only the first team foul gets the Cavaliers now, and as Hogg throws it in to Blair at midcourt.
Blair gives the directions, left-hand side to Sexton, outside the three-point line, back to Adams, top of the key. Right-hand side, Blair, 18-footer, no good. 5-3 now, Cody Adams has it, puts it up and in.
Good rebound position for Adams, who picked up his first two.
Cavalier basketball now down inside. Potter gives outside to Keith Wright, back straight away to Grimm. Grimm over to Wilder, right-hand side, down on the baseline. That is Puckett underneath. He's double-teamed, hands off to Potter. Potter puts it up and in.
It's a good pass and assist from Puckett to Potter that time to get an easy deuce.
Again, full court pressure. 7-6, Cougars leading by one. They break it across the timeline. Longworth has it, almost lost it. Gives off to Hogg straight away. He'll drive, dishes to Sexton. 3 on the way. Good! Skylar Sexton knocks down his second tray. 10-6 Cougars. Keith Wright with it now for the Cavaliers. Straight away. Grimm, right-hand side to Wilder, inside to Potter. Potter back out to Wilder, around to Grimm, down to Potter. Double teamed in the paint, makes the move, taken away by Skylar Sexton. Here come the Cougars on the run. They give off to Blair. Blair inside. Nice passing to Mike Hogg, and Hogg puts it up and in.
There was Blair in this game, and that was some long balls, to bring this Cavaliers out of that zone defense.
Now, Cavalier basketball now. Here's Puckett with it, gives off to Wilder. Wilder back out high. New player in for the Cavaliers. They go into Potter. He'll spin, puts it up and in.
Potter picking up his second bucket on the night. Day 4.
A new player for the Cavaliers, number 15, Spencer Fields, a senior. And it's 12-8 Cougars with the basketball. Mike Hogg with it. He'll throw it up into the front court to Cody Adams, and Adams is fouled in there by Potter.
He's got a little blocking foul. Only the second team foul against the Cavaliers now, and they're going to say that was a non-shooting violation. Blair's going to inbound it for the Cougars underneath his own bucket.
2:24 to go, first quarter. Devin Blair comes into Hogg.
And Hogg standing out of bounds.
Yep, that's the whistle. As it came in bounds to Hogg, he had a foot on the line out of bounds. It'll be turned over to the Cavaliers.
They do it. We've seen a lot of that this year, catching the ball close, but they kind of take a back step, to push off on that pivot foot, and out of bounds.
Wilder, free throw line jumper, no good. Tapped around, brought down by Skylar Sexton. Here come the Cougars. Blair wanted to run. Down inside to Cody Adams, puts it up and in.
Oh, not till the baby hooked him Adams, picking up point number 4.
6-point Cougar lead, 14-8 now. That matches their biggest lead of 6. Wilder to Puckett. Puckett going to drive against Longworth. Thinks better of it, gets back outside to Spencer Fields. He'll give off in there to Grimm. Back to Fields, 3 on the way. Good.
It is. Out of the rim, a little bit of fall. And for Spencer Fields, 3 points.
Cuts the lead in half, 14-11. Cougars on top. Hogg with it. Longworth to Adams, slapped away. Jenkins has it now. Good defense on the full court pressure.
With a chance to tie it with a 3.
Spencer Fields drives against Hogg. It's slapped away. Cavaliers go and get it. Fields has it. He tried to go to Grimm. Grimm's got it now. Cougars getting hands all over it. They just can't take it away. Jenkins managing to hang on to it. Now Puckett, he'll drive in the paint. Runs over Mike Hogg. Off-balance shot, no good. Hogg saves it in. Right to the Cavaliers. And they say the Cavaliers were out of bounds. As they saved it in to him. He's out of bounds. It'll be Cougar basketball.
Oh, we got some action, Kevin. We was wondering, how this tip-o will go. The referees are going to let them play, I believe. So this game could get pretty wild here.
We got the student section right behind us, and it's getting a little hair-raising behind us right now.
It's actually the Cougars cheering section on the Jenkins sideline.
Cougar basketball trying to break the full court pressure with a pass. They do. To Cody Adams in the front court to Devin Blair straight away. They'll set it up. Jenkins playing a little man-to-man right now, looks like. A little mix-up of defenses trying to keep the Cougars guessing right now. Back out high, Sexton 3. Good!
Third 3 on the night. Skylar Sexton
Skylar Sexton feeling it from downtown. 3 threes now, 17-11. 6-point Cougar lead, matches their biggest. Cavalier ball. Fields has it. Into Grimm. Now Grimm, cross court, new player in for the Cavaliers. That is 12, Josh Treadway. Treadway off to Puckett. Back to Fields. A three. No good. Rebound. Sexton inside. Gives it off to Malachi Longworth, and here come the Cougars, pushing it up the floor to Hogg. Hogg between the legs. Goes to Blair. Free throw line jumper. Good.
Well, finally gets it. He misses first ball, but he nails this one. It's the Cougars by 8, 19-11. And this 1 second to go in the first period.
And a shot at the buzzer by the Cavaliers. Hit the rim, but is no good by number 12, Josh Treadway. So the Cougars with a really good first quarter. They lead it now.
Finally cannon his person from the deuce. But it's luckily, you know, the Cougars are hot from the outside because they're having trouble penetrating that 2-3 zone when Jenkins sets up.
All right, it's Grimm with it, right-hand side to, again, number 12, Treadway. Back straight away to Puckett. Puckett's been quiet in this game so far. Longworth with almost a steal there, knocked it out of bounds. It stays with Jenkins, but Puckett hit, 1-3, and other than that, he's not done anything.
1 for 3 from the field and 1 of 1 from the stripe.
And that was early on.
Excuse me, 1 or 2.
And here's a kick ball by Sexton. It'll be reset. Cavalier ball underneath their own basket. It'll be Grimm to throw it in. 7:40 to go, second quarter, 19-11. Cougars on top. Grimm looking, comes in. The backcourt stolen by Devin Blair.
It's 2-on-1.
Blair to the hole, puts it up, blocked in there by Puckett. And Puckett was out of bounds and came back in to get the ball, and it's going to be out on the Cavaliers. Cougars going to hang on to it. It'll be Mike Hogg to throw it in underneath his own basket.
I think Blair should have given it up that time. You know, he's not having a hot hand, and he did have a teammate, Robert. Looky here. Skylar Sexton, 4 threes.
Skylar Sexton on the inbounds play, got the ball, nailed another 3. He's got 4 of those babies. He's got 12 points, 12 of the 22 for the Cougars. Cavaliers with a 3. Treadway on the other end, nails it, makes it 22-14.
We've seen 7 trays already canned in this game. 4 by the Cougars, now 3 for the Cavaliers.
8-point Cougar lead with the basketball. Hogg with it to Blair, straight away to Sexton. Man-to-man on Sexton right now. Off in the corner to Hogg, to Adams. He'll post up inside, gets it back out to Sexton. Sexton flashed open, has to give it up now, goes inside. Here's a spin move put up by Adams, no good in there. Ball knocked away, Hogg picks it up to Longworth. Sexton open for a 3. Good!
Unbelievable! 5 of a 15-point Skylar Sexton. 6:30 to go in the second period. Cougars now up by 11, 25-14.
Skylar Sexton with a hot hand and has the Cougars out by 9. 25-14, 6:21 to go. Cavalier basketball, it's kicked again.
Skylar Sexton got a foot on it.
They'll reset. Here comes Wilder and right back in as Fields and Puckett will sit down. Puckett sitting down for the first time tonight.
Skylar Sexton is actually 5 of 6 from the field in this game, and the 5 he hit, all of them was trays.
And turnover on the Cavaliers. It is Grimm. He caught the ball inbounds and just turned to make a move and traveled. It'll be Cougar basketball now. 6:15 to go first half. Comes into Blair, and they'll come across the timeline and set it up. Blair straight away. Right-hand side to Longworth. Longworth back to Blair.
I believe Cavilers are going to have to come out of that zone. Now they are man-to-man.
All right, they're switching off back and forth. Here's Sexton, another 3. No good. Ran around the rim and came off. He missed one. Ends that streak. Here we go with Grimm on the other end for the Cavaliers.
I see Coach Johnson breathe a sigh of relief.
In the corner, Treadway a 3, no good, 1 and done. Sexton with a rebound. It's all Skylar Sexton right now. Sexton to Hogg. Hogg cross court to Blair. He'll fire 1. No good, too strong. 5 for the rebound, chased down by the Cavaliers. And it's out of bounds. It'll be off Mike Hogg. It'll be Cavalier basketball.
That wasn't a good call there at all. I thought Hogg was already out of bounds, and actually I thought that 21 there, Nathaniel White was out of bounds also when he got the ball and threw it against Hogg.
Jenkins ball now, right with it, double team. And he's tied up by Longworth, and they say Longworth got him with a foul.
He did. I see him get him on that right wrist, but for Longworth, that's going to be his first foul. Team 4th, and a no-shooting violation. The Cavaliers throw it in from the side. 5:21 to go in the half. Cougars lead it by 11.
Cody Adams will come back in for Dustin Adams. I love the intensity this Cougar team has started with here tonight. 5:15 to go in the second quarter inside. Stripped away by the Cougars. Here they come on the run. Pushing it up court. Hogg with it. Gets away. Going all the way. Puts it up. Blocked in there from behind by the Cavaliers. And Grimm's got it going the other way. Hogg trying to do too much on the offensive end. Down inside now, the Cavaliers on the runner that time.
I think they're going to get the tackle. I mean, the foul for Malachi Longworth, who actually tripped him. And for Malachi, that's going to be his second foul.
And that'll be
now
out of bounds.
They're going to say that Mike Hogg picked that one up.
Okay, so it's on Hogg. It'll be out of bounds.
Wow.
Inbounds pass comes in to the Cavaliers. Put up and in by Potter that time. Nice inbounds play by the Cavaliers. And Coach Justin.
Cougars now, and only two against the Cavaliers.
And
it's Josh Profit now in the game.
Here's Blair with it now. Devin Blair, right-hand side to Profit. Profit back out high to Hogg. Hogg back to Blair. Blair drives in the paint. Back to Profit. To Cody Adams on the baseline. Back to Profit. Back to Blair straight away. Blair gives off to Profit. Three on the way. No good. Rebound Wilder for Jenkins. Here comes Puckett now wanting to run for the Cavaliers. He'll stop and pop about a 25-footer short. Out of bounds, and it belongs to the Cougars. And I was looking on the board right here. They've got Hogg in there. They don't have him with any fouls on the board.
Well, they had him with two. Now they took both of them off.
Yeah, so.
He's definitely got one, so I'm going to give him one.
Okay, we'll check on that at halftime. Here's Blair, runner in the paint. No good. Rebound fought for inside by the Cougars. Hogg battling down in there. And he draws the foul on the third chance that time, and he'll get to go to the line for two here.
I think it's Eric Grimm that came over and climbed up his back and got him that time. And now they're going to say that it was Nathaniel Wilder, and for him that's going to be his first. But for Mike Hogg, 4 points, his first trip to the stripe, and he gets two.
And he missed the first one.
Off the back of the arm. 4-5 to go in the half. The Cougars by 9, 25-16. Hogg looking at the bucket on the second free throw here.
And Cougars a 65% free throw shooting team on the season, and he missed both of them. Rebound Wilder, 25-16, 9-point Cougar lead. Cavalier basketball now. It's Grimm out high. It's Eric Grimm. And he gives off to Keith Wright. Right back straight away, Wilder. Free throw line shot short that time. Fight for the rebound inside. Wright puts it back up, no good. Rebound, Cougars. That's Longworth, and they say he's fouled down on the baseline by the Cavaliers.
I believe it's Kevin Potter that forced him out of bounds. And yeah, they are going to say Potter. That's going to be his second. Now they're going to say that one's Wilder as well. I don't think they just don't like Mr. Wilder, I guess. But anyway, for Wilder, that's two. 5 team fouls now against the Cavaliers.
All right, here we go. Blair with it across the timeline. Cougar basketball, 9-point lead. Blair out high, left-hand side to Profit, that is. Profit to Cody Adams, back out high. Profit's got it again, gives off to Blair, left-hand side. Blair going to drive the baseline, spins out, comes back outside. We got a whistle, and down inside some pushing and shoving going on between Mike Hogg and Potter, and they're going to call Potter, I think, for the foul underneath.
It's not the one who starts it, it's the one who gets caught. These two boys just mixing it up. Hogg laid a good one on him, but
on the inbounds play, a runner by Devin Blair, no good, and it goes out of bounds off the Cougars. It'll go back to the Cavaliers. So both these teams got off to really fast starts, and both of them went a little bit cold now here in the last couple of minutes trying to find which direction to go in.
3:05 to go in the half. Cougars by 9.
Keith Wright with a three, no good. And an over-the-back foul on Potter this time. Wait a minute.
Oh, they're going to say Hogg?
They're going to call Mike Hogg for the reach around somehow on that. I'm not sure. Coach Justice not happy with that call.
Not at all, Kevin. I thought he kind of backed into Potter a little bit there, to be honest with you, but I believe that foul could have went either way, but they're going to say it was. No, now they're going to say it's. They got Potter flashing on the
They got a double foul. That's what it is. It's a double foul. They gave one to Hogg and they gave one to Potter. So.
Well, for Potter, that's his third.
Okay, and you're right. That is 3 on him. So comes into the Cougars. Longworth wanting to run with it, a little bit out of control. Picks it up. It's blocked in there by the Cavaliers. That was right on the block. Puckett's got it now going the other way. Puckett, he'll drive, comes back out high. Cougars playing a man-to-man. Puckett gives off to Wilder. Back to Puckett. He'll set it up now. 2:40 to go, first half. And what have we got, a push?
I don't know. I seen Blair in there. They're looking at Devin Blair as well as Mike Hawk. And now they're going to say it's
on Malachi Longworth.
Malachi Longworth, and that's going to be his second.
So the referees let them play for a while, but now they're starting to call it kind of close, and it'll be free throws for Nathaniel Wilder for the Cavaliers.
That's where this tempo's going. They let them play for a while, and now they just keep control of the game, a little bit before it does get out of control. And we got a made free throw by Nathaniel Wilder picking up his first point of the ball game. Looking at point number 2 and got it.
Yep, he made both of them, so Wilder knocks them both down at the free throw line. He'll sit down after that made free throw, or those 2 made free throws, as Grimm comes back in. The Cavaliers going to play some full court pressure.
They pull back within 7, 2:35 to go in the half.
It'll be Blair to bring it up for the Cougars. Going to dribble to the left-hand side to Josh Prophet, who's in the game, to Cody Adams. Adams looking down inside, back to Blair, right-hand side. Cougars have had a tough time penetrating, and their outside game has kind of fallen away here in the last few minutes, so they're having a tough time finding a way to score. Here's Blair with it now. He'll drive and put it up no good. Fight for the rebound. Cavaliers have got it. And over the back foul on Mike Hogg.
That's going to be his second.
As Treadway got the good rebounding position that time, and Hogg went over his back.
He did. The Cougars not looking for an open man anymore. It seems like who gets the ball is the one that's going to take the shot. And I hear the coach before in practice say, guys, don't be an individual. Be a team player. And that's not what we're seeing right now. They've got to play smart. You had an 11-point lead. Now the Cavaliers can bring it back within 5. And this is the front end of a 1-on-1.
Free throw, no good that time by Treadway.
We got another foul, Kev.
Yep. On the rebound, they're going to call a foul on Dustin Adams, and referee's trying to get a little control of this game right now because emotions are running high on both sides right now. A little frustration out there on the court.
Now I don't know what's going on.
Mike Hogg sat down over there, and so did Malachi Longworth in the game for the Cougars. Dustin Adams, they're going to call that on Jenkins. So Adams, I thought Adams was upset because they called a foul on him, but he was upset because the way he was fouled there, felt he was fouled kind of hard, so he goes to the line now. Also in the game for the Cougars is Jordan Reynolds, number 20, seeing his first action tonight.
I don't know who to give that foul. I seen the clock blink up there with the first foul, so I think it was Nathaniel Wilder.
Adams missed the free throw.
No.
And it's off to Treadway now for the Cavaliers. A long 3. No good. Tapped around. Brought down by Spencer Fields. Out to Treadway for the Cavaliers. They'll reset. Fields with it. He'll drive in the paint. Up and under. Blocked in there by Cody Adams. Here comes the Cougars. Blair with it. Gives off to Reynolds. It's stripped away from him by Puckett. Puckett going the other way, and Puckett's fouled by the Cougars.
Jordan Reynolds going to pick up his first foul of the ball game.
Seems like this score is at a standstill.
It is, Kevin. Neither team playing smart ball right now. When they get it, they just looking to run. They're not looking, to get set up. Like I say, that just who's got the ball, they're going to go along the way with it. Not playing good team ball at all. Neither team right now.
Puckett nails the free throw. He'll get another.
That's only his fourth point of the ball game, Kevin. He's averaging 17 and a half with a minute 41. Just now getting his fourth point, and 2 of those are free throws.
25.
I'm sorry.
5 points, make it 6 now for Puckett on that made free throw. Jenkins making their free throws and climbing back in this ball game. 25-20. Cougar basketball. Blair with a minute 40 across the timeline. He'll stop and set it up. Left-hand side to Reynolds. Reynolds out high, gives to Cody Adams. Adams to Blair, around the three-point line. Blair dribbles, goes to the top of the key, to the free throw line. Falls down, gets it off to Reynolds, who puts it up and in.
A good drive by Reynolds. Took it in, he ended up getting about a 3-footer, and for Reynolds, point number 2.
27-20. Treadway, a long 3. No good. Rebound inside Fields. Back to Treadway. 12-foot jumper. Good.
Nobody come out to pick up Treadway, and he calmly sinks a 10-footer.
Jenkins is not setting up any offense at all. They're just coming down and firing away.
Yeah, well, so are the Cougars, too. And Treadway, that was his 5th point.
Down inside, Adams. Goes to Cody Adams. Back to Dustin Adams. A jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound. Adams had position inside, and he's fouled as somebody went over the back for the Cavaliers.
I think it was Chris Puckett. If it was, it's going to be his second. And yes, it is going to be against Puckett. And that's going to be a 2-shot violation. Cody Adams with 4 points, going to the stripe. for the first time tonight. Looking to extend on a 5-point lead by the Cougars. 51 seconds to go in the half.
Adams at the stripe, good. Cody Adams getting some good playing time off the bench for Coach Justice tonight, and he's had 2 or 3 good games in a row off the bench.
That's the first point from the stripe tonight for the Cougars, and the Cavaliers have got 5 points from the stripe, and Cody Adams puts up his second.
It's good, too, so those are important free throws. Pulls it back out to a 7-point Cougar lead.
47 seconds.
That's it. Puckett drives to the paint. He's knocked down by Reynolds, and let's see what they called it on. Reynolds and Cody Adams are both in there. They get Reynolds for the foul.
And that's going to be his second, and that was a no-doubter. And that's going to send Puckett to the stop where I think this might be, now they're going to say it is a 2-shotter.
Yeah, that's a 10th team foul, so it'll be double bonus this time for the Cougars. Puckett, no good.
So he's 3 of 5 from the stripe now. He just made 2 in a row there. Well, actually made 3 in a row before that attempt there. Puckett with 6 points. Looking to pick up his 7th.
It's up and no good, or it's good, I'm sorry. So Puckett made 1 and missed 1, 29-23. 6-point Cougar lead, 41 seconds for the basketball. Reynolds with it. Jordan Reynolds, the sophomore. Take it away. Puckett's got it. Puckett going to the hole, puts it up, no good. He ran over top of Devin Blair, and they get Blair for the blocking foul down underneath.
That's all he could do, try to block the lane. He was, there's no way he could have blocked the shot from Puckett, so I thought it was a good play by Blair, but not giving the easy one. So Puckett right back at the stripe, where he's 4 for 6.
And he missed it, no good. He'll get another.
Those are big. Chris Puckett, not one to miss those free throws. He's got 7 points, and only 1 bucket tonight, Kevin, but it was a trade.
And he makes it, so he's shooting about 50% at the line right now.
That's about it.
And he pulls the Cavaliers within 5, 30 seconds to go before halftime. 29-24. This game got off to a high-scoring start, and it's slowed down a lot since then.
Hey, look at the clock. Coach Justice might have told them to try to go for the last shot.
Proffitt's got it straight away. Josh Proffitt with a dribble down, looking back out now. 13 seconds, gives to Adams.
That's definitely going for the last.
Back to Blair, 10 seconds. He'll set it up.
He's got to move. 7 seconds to go.
6-5 at the mid-stripe line. Blair going to the hole, out of control. A couple of players hit the floor hard that time, and they're going to call a foul on the Cavaliers. In the game was 0-0. Stevens
is first. But it's a 2-shot violation, and that's going to send Blair to the stripe for the first time tonight. He's got 2. Cougars lead it by 5. 2.5 seconds to go in the half.
Blair took it one-on-one all the way from the mid-stripe line to the hole that time, drew the foul.
But that was a set play, for him to get the ball, spread the offense out, and go for it with 5 to go on the clock.
Blair, free throw, good.
Well, big, this stage of the game, Kevin. You got to make them. That's only the 4th point. Only the 3rd point from the stripe for the Cougars.
Devin Blair is an 82% free throw shooter on the year.
6-point lead now for the Cougars. Blair looking to pick up another one.
He'll get it up and in.
Here it is.
31-24. Jenkins 1 second. Shot away. Graham. No good from mid-court. And that'll be the end of a very exciting, out-of-control, up-tempo first half. Action now. The Cavaliers get the ball down by 7. It'll be Grimm at the point. Gives off to Puckett. Man-to-man by the Cougars. Left-hand side to Wrights. Wrights looking inside. Goes to Potter. It's almost stolen by Longworth. Potter needs some help. Goes to Wilder. Starting 5, same for both sides. Inside, shot put up and in. That time by the Cavaliers. I didn't see who got that. Potter. Okay, Potter with a bucket that time. Pulls Jenkins back within 5. Cougar basketball now. Longworth to Blair. Blair out high. Picked up the man-to-man. Both teams playing man-to-man to start this second half. Adams gives to Longworth. Picked up by Puckett. Inside Hogg. He's triple team. Back to Longworth. Out to Adams. Adams trying to go inside to Hogg. Hogg trying to post up. Back to Blair. Free throw line. Longworth. Hogg baseline. Spins out. Gives to Longworth. Cougars really passing that ball. Longworth gets it up and in the paint with a 5-foot jumper goes.
He got a gift. He got a shot put back in his face, but it came right back to him, and he's wide open for a little 3-footer, and calmly laid it in for his first basket of the game.
3 by Jenkins on the other end. Short that time by Wright. Picked up by the Cougars. Hogg with it. Gives off to Longworth. Up to Blair. Cougars pushing. Inside Adams. Open. Puts it up and in.
Oh, Devin Blair put the needle that time. nice assist as Dustin Adams finally picks up his first bucket.
35-26, 9-point Cougar lead. Cavalier basketball in the front court now. Out high to Puckett. Puckett looking, he'll drive, gets a pick, goes to the hole off the glass, no good. Rebound Mike Hogg.
Long rebound by Hogg.
Up to the front court now, Longworth to Sexton. Nice play inside the Hogg. Hogg puts up and in. Great assist by Skylar Sexton.
That can't be stopped. And for Mac Hogg, point number 6.
Cougars up by 11. Biggest lead of the night for the Cougars. Cavaliers need to find a way to score here. Cougars have started this third quarter like they started the game. Very hot. 5:55 to go in the third. Cavalier basketball now. Grimm with it. Grimm, he'll drive baseline in the corner. Potter looking. Back to Wilder, straight away. Free throw line. Shot up, short, air ball, out of bounds. It goes back to the Cougars. Cavaliers want a foul that time.
I thought Skylar Sexton did get him on the elbow, but the referee standing right there says no. And with 11-point lead, the Cougars are on the attack.
Blair with it in the front court now. Jenkins settles back after a little token full court pressure. Back to Longworth to Blair. Blair, left-hand side, Sexton. They've shut him down since that first quarter. Inside Hogg, a spin move, no good. Rebound, Puckett. Here comes Jenkins the other way. Slapped away from behind by Hogg. Longworth tried to save it in, but it's off him out of bounds. It'll be Cavalier basketball.
Dang near saved that ball. Malachi Longworth, to look at him, you wouldn't believe it, but he's got exceptional speed. Some long arms, a long wingspan on this boy.
Right with a shot down inside for the Cavaliers. No good, missed everything but the backboard. Gives off to the Cougars. Open Hogg for a three. Too strong. Inside, fight for the rebound. Off a Puckett, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cougars.
It was. I thought Malachi was going to come down with that, but Chris Puckett came in and just got enough of it to knock it out of bounds.
11-point Cougar lead. 5:02 to go with the basketball underneath their own basket. Blair comes way back deep in the backcourt to Longworth. To Blair. He'll stop inside. Tried to go to Hogg. Threw it right to Keith Wright. Another Cougar turnover. Here comes the Cavaliers. Up court, Grimm to Wilder. He'll fire a three. Good!
Nothing but the bottom for Wilder. Wilder's come off the bench to pick up his 5th point. His first tray. 4 trays on the night now for the Cavaliers.
Wilder started the game for the Cavaliers, but he did not have a real good first half. It comes up big on that three there. It's an 8-point lead. Cougar basketball is knocked away out of bounds back to the Cougars now.
That's the second possession in a row now. The Cougars come down and throw some very lazy passes.
Longworth, move inside, no good. Rebound, Adams. Second chance shot, no good again. Here come the Cavaliers after the rebound by Puckett. Grimm with it straight away. He goes to the hole, trying to go up and under, slapped away out of bounds. Off of Mike Hogg. It'll stay with the Cavaliers. Both teams playing a little out of control right now.
They are, kid. I'm not looking to make that extra shot, not looking for the open man. The Cougars opened up the second half with some great ball passing, but they went away from it now, and the Cavaliers are going to have to do the same to get back into this ball game.
Cody Adams back in after that great first half. In for Dustin Adams. There's an inbounds play to Potter. He missed the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in.
Beautiful job by Potter. Staying with it. Give him 8.
Now the Cavaliers are all around. They've cut it to 6. Here's Cody Adams, the short jumper. No good. Rebound by Grimm. Slapped away by Hogg. Out of bounds. Off Hogg. It'll be Cavalier basketball. And again, a 6-point lead, 37-31.
I thought Hogg just missed picking up his 3rd foul there.
All right, here we go. Down inside, Cavaliers. That's Potter. Back out to Puckett. Puckett going to drive. Double team. Gives off to Grimm. He'll fire a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Blair coming out there underneath, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds as he brought the ball down. It'll be back to the Cavaliers.
There's good defense for Keith Wright that time, though. Didn't give up the baseline. Blair had the ball stayed in bounds, but Blair had to go out of bounds and try to come back in and get it, and that's a no-no.
And they threw it away on the inbounds play. It's the Cougars the other way. Cody Adams missed a runner underneath. It's back to the Cavaliers now, and it's stolen back to Skylar Sexton. Sexton tried to go back to Adams. He wasn't looking. Back to the Cavaliers now. Hunter the other way. Puts it up. No good. Rebound inside. Skylar Sexton back the other way to Devin Blair, to Hogg, and
walking.
They caught traveling back here at midcourt on the Cougars. This game was back and forth, steal after steal, turnover after turnover. Nobody could get anything to happen. Cougars had a run out, and they call a walk at midcourt.
After 7 or 8 muggins, they call a walk.
And a shot of 3 that time. Wilder, no good. Potter goes in, gets the rebound, and he's fouled inside by Hogg. And Hogg and Potter going at it a little bit underneath there.
Oh, they are. I knew these two would end up in a little bit of a mix-up, but Hogg picks up his 3rd foul there. It was a good call, and Coach Johnson calls his players over to the bench there and says, stay calm, boys. You're right back in this game within 6, and with the chance to cut into that lead. But Mike Hogg is going to have to see some bench time now, I believe, yes.
It's his 4th foul.
4.
Wait a minute. Have they called a double foul?
Well, for Hogg, they've got Hogg for 3, and they've got Kevin Potter now for 4.
Did they give somebody a tee? The referees are trying to sort it out.
Well, Potter's at the stripe. If he picked up the foul, it had to have been a technical.
They were flashing a 4, though, and they got 4 on Potter on the board, and they got 3 on Mike Hogg.
I had them for the same if it was a double foul, but I didn't see the tee, and I don't know who it would have been on unless it would have had to come from probably Mike Hogg, who was in there mixing it up with Kevin Potter. Skylar Sexton looking a little dejected also, so I really don't know. We'll try to get a word on that, see what happens.
All right.
But evidently there's a technical because Kevin Potter is standing at the stripe and nobody in the lanes.
Referee's explaining this to the coaches now. There was a battle for it underneath, and they called a foul, and we thought it was going to be on Hogg, and they kind of got into it a little bit after that contact underneath, and I thought that was going to be it, but apparently more was called than the foul on Hogg.
It could also be a double technical, too, because, a technical foul is a personal foul against you as well, and if, if Potter said something to him after a little bit of a hard foul by Hogg, that would account for a technical on this end.
Okay, let's see if we can get an explanation here of what's going to be going on. And
don't get the football signal, so it's now everybody is getting in the lane. So
apparently no technical. Must have been maybe a double foul here. We'll see. It's going to be 2 shots, though, for Kevin Potter for the Cavaliers. 6-point Cougar lead. Free throw good. Make it a 5-point Cougar lead.
And the 9 points now for Kevin Potter, looking to go into double figures on this second free throw.
It's up, and it's good.
Nothing but the bottom.
Makes it a 4-point Cougar lead. That is a 7-0 run right now for the Cavaliers.
You're right.
And it'll be out of bounds for Cavaliers. It's out of bounds for the Cougars, though. Why didn't they get to shoot free throws? I don't know.
Well, it was Potter that was shooting the ball when he was fouled.
Okay, so that's what it was. That was the difference. So turnover. Dustin Adams out high here, top of the key, turns it over.
I didn't think he drove that pivot foot, Kevin, and I was watching it.
That was Cougars trying to get something going. They're a little bit rattled right now. Jenkins has climbed right back into this thing. Only a 4-point lead, Cavalier basketball. Here we go, baseline. Double team, that is in the game there. Wrights, back to Puckett, straight away. Round to Wilder, shot put up, 5-footer, good!
Oh, what a beautiful shot there by Wilder. He's 7 points off the bench for Wilder.
9-0 Jenkins run right now, 37-35. Cavaliers within 2, Cougar basketball. Sexton drives the baseline for the Cougars. Shot up, off balance, no good. Rebound, Cavaliers, Wilder with it.
Catch the tie or can take the lead with a 3. The Cavaliers have come to play ball.
Grimm with it in the corner. Right back out high to Grimm. Over to Fields. Spencer Fields in the game. Ball snapped away. Stolen by Longworth. Here comes the Cougars. 2:07 to go in the third. Cougars up by 2. Shot that time by Cody Adams. No good. Rebound. Jenkins. Here comes Puckett. Pushing it up the floor. He'll stop and bring it back out. Going to drive the baseline now. Inside. Dipsy-do up. No good. Rebound strong in there by Cody Adams.
Cody Adams has played a well of the ball game, offensively and defensively.
And we have got a 30-second timeout by Coach Justice as the Cougars get the ball. They're clinging to a 3-point or make that a 2-point lead.
Good point, Kevin. That definitely could be the difference. Jenkins not with a really deep bench.
Okay, here we go. Blair with it for the Cougars to Longworth. Adams, Dustin Adams, he'll fake, drives in the paint, slapped away by Jenkins. It's Skylar Sexton goes and gets it. It's blocked in there by Wilder, and they say Wilder fouled him.
And that's going to be the third one for Wilder. Second player now with 3 or more, and Kevin Potter with 4. So with 1:31 still to go in the third period, Coach Johnson's going to have to make some tough decisions.
And Sexton missed a free throw.
Unbelievable, Kevin.
I thought the Cougars could use these free throws maybe to get their game back on track, but he missed that one. He'll get another one here, but the Cougars have just went stone cold, and they're totally out of sync on their game right now.
They're going to have to get some points, you know, to get the momentum swung in their favor a little bit. Right now, Jenkins is on the high, and it's a 3-point lead, 1:30 to go, third period.
Skylar Sexton made the second free throw. It does make it a 3-point lead. And Cavalier basketball. Treadway, 3. He just turned and shot that one. No good. Fight for the rebound.
Cougar ball.
Going to be back to the Cougars as last one off the Cavaliers. It'll be full court pressure by the Cavaliers.
Skylar Sexton was in there fighting for his 7th rebound.
Malachi Longworth will bring it up now. Jenkins backs away. Longworth to Blair. Blair picked up by Grimm, man-to-man. 1:11 to go. Blair going to the hole. Puts it up. No good. Jenkins has the rebound. Treadway with it. Gives off to Grimm. Here come the Cavaliers. Chance to tie it with a 3. Treadway around the horn over to Grimm.
Looking for that 3.
And here it is. Puckett with a 3. No good. Inside right with a rebound. He puts it up. No good. Rebound strong by Cody Adams. Lost it. Right to Grimm. Grimm threw it away. Right to Malachi Longworth. Oh! Sexton wide open. Puts it up and in.
18 points now for Skylar Sexton, far away the game-leading score, and what a heads-up play on that rebound from Cody. Cody Adams had that out with eyes, I think.
And Skylar Sexton snuck away and found himself wide open on the other end for an easy bucket. Puts it out to a 5-point Cougar lead. Here's a 3 by the Cavaliers that time. No good by Treadway. And it's Cougar basketball, and they threw it away. Longworth had it, tried to go to Blair, threw it behind him and out of bounds. Right back to the Cavaliers, with 14.9 seconds to go in the third.
And the Cougars up by 5, and you're right, Kevin. No doubt, I think that the Cavaliers will go for the last shot here. As it's Eric Grimm with the ball.
Gives off to Wright. Keith Wright gives back straight away to Treadway. Around 5 seconds, Treadway has it straight away. Spencer Fields, 3 with it. No good. Not a good shot for the Cavaliers. Blair gets one off at the buzzer, about 3/4 court. No good. And so after 3, the Cougars are clinging to a 5-point lead over the Jenkins Cavaliers. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this. The Cougars up by 5 after 3 as we go into fourth quarter play. Let's take a look at a third quarter stat brought to you by Brock's Wrecker Service in Wattsburg, serving the local area since 1989, offering 24-hour service, local and long-distance towing and recovery. 633-1776 for Kermit Brock at Brock's Wrecker Service.
There's the Cavaliers outscoring the Cougars again that period, 11-9. Skylar Sexton keeping the Cougars in it now with 17 points. But it's been his board work, that's really keeping the Cougars in it. Both teams very, very cold, low scoring affair here. 40-35. Here we go.
A very streaky third quarter as well. Here's an air ball by Wright on the 3 for Jenkins. Cougars have got it now as Adams got the rebound. Goes to Blair. Blair almost lost it and dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. And back to the Cavaliers. So another Cougar turnover.
Credit Eric Grimm for the Cavaliers with some great defense there. Who got the little point guard for the Cougars a little bit rattled there, and he dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds.
Cougars have tried to pull away a couple of times tonight, but Jenkins claws right back into it. 5-point Cougar lead with the Cavalier basketball now. Wilder straight away. Grimm. Treadway, a 3. Go!
Oh, Treadway, a beauty from 21.
40-38 now. 7:29 to go in the ball game. It's down to 2. Cougar basketball. Poking pressure by the Cavaliers. Cougars have it in the front court now. Devin Blair. Out high, Blair gives to Adams, top of the key to Longworth, working it around outside the 3-point line. Blair straight away, picked up by Puckett, and a whistle, and a foul on Skylar Sexton. Him and Keith Wright were going at it for position. They call a foul on Sexton, turns it over right back to the Cavaliers. And these Cavaliers, with a 3 here, have got a chance to take their first lead of the night.
And with 17 to go, the momentum certainly on their side, and has been probably for about the last 7 or 8 minutes of play here, and not sure what the holdup is. They're getting Skylar Sexton out of the ball game.
Sexton sits down. Josh Prophet in the game now. 7:05 to go inside. Flashing to Keith Wright. He catches. He's quadruple team. Gets a shot off anyway. No good. Cody Adams with it now.
Cody Adams coming up big, Kevin, tonight when the Cougars really needed something to happen.
Prophet brings it up for the Cougars. He'll stop and pop a three. No good. Air ball. Rebound. Wilder.
That ball was actually touched that time. I thought Keith Wright got a finger on it.
Here comes Jenkins. Wilder with it in the paint. A runner off balance up. No good. Little man. Josh Prophet with a rebound. Off to Blair. Blair stops and pops. 18-footer. No good. Rebound. Adams inside. Cody Adams. And they call a jump ball.
I thought there was great.
Stays with the Cougars. There could have easily been a foul call there.
Yeah.
But none called, and it will stay with the Cougars on the alternating possession as Keith Wright will sit down.
Yeah.
And let's see who came in for the Cavaliers. Potter back in with those 4 fouls.
I thought, well, I had a bad shot selection there. There's 3 Cavaliers under the goal.
Cody Adams had it, thought about the shot, didn't take it. Back to Longworth. Blair, he'll drive. Baseline, double team, back out high to Longworth. To Prophet. Prophet backs out and says, let's set it up. 6:13 to go in the ball game. Cougars up by 2. Prophet driving, back out to Blair. Free throw line to Adams. He fakes, drives in the paint, 15-footer. About the time, no good. Rebound controlled by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers doing a great job on the boards here in the second half.
Oh, indeed they have, Kevin. And here's a near steal, and it is a steal. It's going to be a jump ball.
And on the floor, it's going to be Prophet and Blair going at it with Grimm in there, trying to take the ball away from Grimm.
Cavalier bar. They're all pointing to the green.
Yep, it was a jump ball that stays with the Cavaliers. And coming in the game now, Aaron Banks seen his first action of the night. Coming in for the Cougars, Dustin Adams going to come out. Cody Adams going to come out. Skylar Sexton going to come in. And Mike Hogg also back in. So it's Banks, Sexton, Blair, Hogg, and Longworth for the Cougars. Treadway, Wilder, Grimm, Puckett, and Potter. Puckett, a three, good!
Second play of the night for Puckett.
Here's Puckett, gives the Cavaliers their first lead, and Coach Justice calls a timeout. We'll keep it right here this time out.
With those 4, and with Big Aaron Banks coming in now, that's going to put a little more pressure on Potter to guard him. Aaron Banks, a wide body top player, can take it to the hole on offense as well. And here we go, Kevin Day. 48.
Cougar basketball now. They'll bring it up. Cavaliers back away on the pressure. Since that first quarter, Jenkins has outscored the Cougars 30-21. Here's Blair with it straight away. 5:35 to go in the ball game. Blair to the hole. Tried to give it to somebody in there. It's taken away by the Cavaliers. Not a good decision by David Blair. Cavaliers, Treadway, a jumper, short that time. Rebound, Puckett inside, and Puckett is fouled by the Cougars. That's going to be on Malachi Longworth.
And that's going to be Longworth's 3rd. And you're right, Kevin. David Blair, that's not what Coach Justice wants him to be. And we've seen that all the second half. He's the point guard, needs to set up a play and get this team under control. Now we got a foul against Mike Hogg.
Yep, on the inbounds play away from the pass. Mike Hogg pushing off underneath, and that's going to be 4 on Mike Hogg. And wait a minute, they are flashing 44. They must have got Banks.
Yeah, they did get him.
So Aaron Banks, lucky that time, Aaron Banks commits the foul.
Very luckily.
Not on Mike Hogg. Jenkins has the ball, but Potter inside. It's blocked out of bounds by Aaron Banks. And they're going to get another foul on him, though.
Oh, I thought it was on top of the ball.
Thought that might have been clean, but they get Banks for the call. That's 2 quick fouls on Aaron Banks, and this time Potter will go to the line for the Cavaliers, where he'll shoot 2.
And he's 2 of 2. He's in double figures. He's got 10. Now give him.
It's the front end and bounced off. He'll get another this time. Kevin Potter playing with 4 fouls at the strike. Jenkins up by 1, 41-40. 5:17 to go in the ball game. Free throw in there. Jenkins up by 2 now. Cougar basketball. Longworth going to bring it up. Longworth, left-hand side to Sexton. Skylar Sexton totally quiet in this second half. Hogg with it, straight away. Gives to Banks. He'll fire a 15-footer. Good! About a 17-footer. Aaron Banks comes it off the bench and gives the Cougars a spark and ties it up at 42 all. 4:51 to go. Potter inside against Banks. He'll back in, puts it up and in there.
Goes around Banks and lays it in for point number 13.
They're starting to heat it up now, 44-42. Cavaliers inside. Banks puts it up and in. And are they going to say no basket? I think they're going to say he was fouled on the floor.
Oh, don't know about that.
So it'll be an out-of-bounds play. It's only the third team foul on the Cavaliers, so Cougars did not get a break that time.
No, they never.
Banks had a good move to the basket, but then we'll take the ball, though. Blair comes in. Longworth in the backcourt. Cougars down by 2 with a basketball. Sexton with it now. Sexton back to Longworth. Longworth drives to Sexton. He fakes. Looks inside, thinks better of it. Comes to Longworth to Hoff. He'll post up against Puckett. Double team. Shot block. Put up and in there by Aaron Banks on the big rebound. The big offensive rebound for the big guy. Ties it back up at 44 all.
And this time it does count. 4:11 to go in the ball game.
4:08 now. The clock ticking down. Tied up. Outside, Wilder gives off to Treadway. Treadway gives off to Potter. He'll drive in the paint. Double teamed. Tied up. Finds Treadway open underneath. Puts it up and in.
10 points now for Treadway.
That time on the double team, they left Treadway open. He got the easy bucket, stuck it up and in for a 2-point Cavalier lead. Hogg to Banks. 15-footer. Go!
Great 7-6.
Aaron Banks has came to play in this fourth quarter. 6 straight points for the big guy, the senior off the bench. Aaron Banks ties it up again, 46 all. 3:24. Inside, Jenkins brings it back out now. Treadway gives to Puckett. Puckett, he'll drive. In the paint, a runner. Up, no good. Rebound, Potter underneath. Puts it up and in.
That's for Potter. 15 points on the night.
This game suddenly has went to the paint between Potter and Banks.
It has, and it's Potter winning the war. It's 48-46. 2:57 to go in the ball game.
Here's Longworth with it for the Cougars in the front court. The Hogg, 15-footer, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound Wilder. Here comes the Cavaliers with a 2-point lead. 2:47 to go in the ball game, and the Cavaliers going to slow it up right here.
Can make a 2-possession game out of this with only 2:39 to go in the ball game. This is a big possession now for the Cavilers.
Treadway gives off to Potter, out high, gives to Puckett. Puckett against Longworth. Back to Grimm. Jenkins going to waste some clock. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Cavaliers up by 2. Wilder gives off there to Treadway. Treadway gives to Potter. Potter out high, picked up by Banks. Gives off to Puckett. That's the guy they want with the basketball. Gives to Grimm. Grimm, ball almost stolen. That time it goes to Wilder. 2:05 to go. Cougars increasing their pressure. They're stepping out their defense a little bit. Potter's got it for the Cavaliers.
I think Cavaliers need to make a move to the bucket, Kevin. You can throw so many passes and get away with it. But they need to look at the bucket now.
And it's knocked away. Cavaliers go back and get it. Grimm gets it, says let's set it up again. Minute 45. They wasted a good minute right here of clock.
We got a
and
foul.
Now we've got a timeout.
Okay.
And it's going to be a full timeout. Well, you can hear the crowd behind us. Everybody's still wound up. This has been a great ball game tonight. Cougars tried to pull away, got up by 11 points at one time there in the third quarter, but Jenkins swung the momentum to their side and pulled back in, and now they've taken the lead, 48-46 over this Cougar team. That time Coach Johnson called a timeout. His team with the basketball. Minute 44 to go in this game.
Well, this is not a game where you can hear a pin drop. You could hear a cannon go off right now. And here we go. The Cavilers are going to bring it in at midcourt.
All right, comes in to Grimm. Grimm picked up by Blair. Grimm gives off to Wilder. Wilder's got it. Picked up by Sexton, straight away. Treadway.
Clock now an ally for the Cavaliers, who's really not even looking for the bucket.
Minute and a half to go. Puckett straight away, gives to Grimm. They're not even looking to go to the hole.
I don't think they are, Kevin, and I can see that as being a mistake.
Wilder with it, out high to Treadway. Cougars have got 6 fouls, though.
That's a long work, just picked up his fourth.
And that's the 17th foul. That'll give Jenkins the 1-and-1 now. Only 3 team fouls on the Cavaliers, so I think Jenkins knew that, and they wanted the Cougars to come out and foul him and force him to the free throw line.
I don't think Treadway's been at the stripe tonight. He's got 10 points.
First one up, and no good. It's the 1-and-1. Dustin Adams with the rebound.
Huge possession now for the Cougars with 1:10 to go in the ball game.
Devin Blair with it. Blair comes across the timeline. Minute 7 to go. Blair looks to his right, dribbles to his right. He's fouled by Graham.
And for Graham, that's going to be only his second, but only the team fourth foul. So it's they've got 3 more fouls to play with. Now that says the fourth, so really 2 more they can play with before they need to put the Cougars in the 1-on-1. So that's going to be a weapon that the Cavilers can use.
58 seconds to go. Blair in the paint, a jumper, no good. Off the rebound, Jenkins has got it. Here comes Puckett. Chris Puckett up court. Gives off to Grimm. 45 seconds to go. Jenkins up by 2 with the basketball, and Grimm is fouled. It's going to be on Dustin Adams, number 12.
It's going to be his second with 44 ticks on the clock. A couple of made free throws here. Could make it a 2-possession game for the Cavaliers, but it's going to be this first big one. If he hits the first one, yeah, he'll get the second. But
1-1.
Better be ready to rebound the ball, and it's going to be a miss.
And he missed it. Gets his own rebound, though. Graham missed the first free throw, got his own rebound on the lucky bounce, and now the Cavaliers have got it back with 37 seconds. Puckett, triple team, goes to Treadway. Treadway fouled in the corner by Adams. Dustin Adams. His third. And that'll send Jenkins right back to the stripe for the 1-and-1.
Same team, same man. Right back there at the stripe where he just missed the front end of the 1-and-1. He's got 10. 33.9 on the clock.
Coach Justice calls the timeout now.
Well, I'll put it in my house.
It's going to be a...
that's what was working with him tonight. Aaron Banks can hold his own on the inside with anybody, but your guards are going to have to start giving that ball up, penetrate, kick back to a wide-open outside shooter, and that's what takes them out to an 11-point lead plus in this game. So here we go with Treadway at the line so he can make it a possession game.
First one to Treadway, no good. He missed it again. Rebound, Skylar Sexton gives off to Mike Hogg. Cougars have got a chance. 28 seconds now. Hogg into the front court. And another timeout by Coach Justice. And it's a full timeout. We'll still keep it right here.
Go inside. You know, you got to be thinking Aaron Banks right now. He's the only player that scored in this period for the Cougars. So you got to look at him, Skylar Sexton, or anybody else that's open. But you do not want your guards driving the lane right now and getting in trouble in the middle. And here we go. 25 ticks left on the clock. Hogg will toss it in.
2-point Jenkins lead. Mike Hogg with the basketball for the Cougars. Comes into Longworth. 24 seconds to go. Longworth gets it to Blair. Blair picked up by Grimm. Defense very tight by the Cavaliers. Down inside they go to Hogg. Hogg backs in. Missed the shot. It's pulled up and in. It's tied up.
Adams will get credit.
Somebody got a tap in. They give it to Dustin Adams. That time Hogg backed in. He caught the ball, backed in. But the Cavaliers now
in the driver's seat.
In the driver's seat with the ball, and they've got it in the front court on the side. 8.3 seconds to work with.
If I'm them, Kevin, I take it to the hole. Take a chance on getting fouled, because it will be a 2-shot foul now. No matter what, because there's 9 against the Cougars. But anyway, here we go, but I would take it to the hole.
Grimm's got it, 6 seconds. Gives off the Treadway. He bobbled it. It's picked up by Blair. Blair's fouled. Oh, what a big defensive play by the Cougars.
It's a mistake against Grimm.
It's a mistake by the Cavaliers.
Grimm picks up his third, wow. But it's a non-shooting foul.
Well, listen, they went to Treadway. He bobbled the ball. Timeout by the Cougars right now. Out high. They've got 2 points.
Catch the ball and actually dribble once. You know, it's not just a catch and shoot type thing. You can make one move and take the shot.
Did the Cougars put in the little man? Is Prophet in there? Yes, he is.
They better have scouted Josh Prophet, because he's a man that's got 30-foot range. Just with a small crack of daylight. Here we go.
Mike Hogg to inbounds right at midcourt. Ball comes in to Blair. No, it's Prophet. Shot at the buzzer. No good. We got overtime. I thought it was Blair, but it was Prophet. He caught it. He bobbled it a little bit. Had to chase it down. He still was able to get a shot off from the side at about 35. Ready for overtime, tied 48-all. The Cavaliers and the Cougars. It's controlled by the Cougars. Tapped out to Blair. He runs it down now. And here come the Cougars across the timeline. It's going to be man-to-man by Jenkins. Blair out high, gives to Adams straight away. It's the original starting five for both teams in there right now. Off to Longworth. Longworth back to Blair, around to Sexton. Sexton looks inside, cuts back out to Blair. They'll reset it. 3:35 to go in the ball game in overtime. Longworth back to Hogg straight away. He'll drive, gives to Blair. Free throw line. Working it around to Sexton. Back to Adams. Three on the way. No good. Rebound inside. Scramble for it. Cavaliers come up with it.
Hogg had it, and Adams knocked it out of his hand.
Hogg and Adams both battling for it, and it ends up going to the Cavaliers. Here's Potter with it down inside in the paint. He'll spin, gives off to Wilder. Wilder jump shot baseline short. Rebound Adams.
Bad shot selection there from Wilder.
Here come the Cougars now. Up to Sexton. Sexton inside to Adams. Adams, he posts up. Goes back outside to Blair. 2:55 to go in overtime. 48 all. Nobody scored yet in the OT. Hogg with it straight away. Gives off to Longworth. Back to Hogg. It's stripped away out of bounds off the Cavaliers and stays with the Cougars.
Minute 15 gone here in this overtime period, but nobody scored. We're still knotted at 48. 2:47 to go as Blair throws it into Hogg.
Underneath his own basket, Hogg's got it, gives to Adams straight away. The big guy out top gives off to Blair. 2:40 to go now. Blair going against Grimm. It's kicked by Potter. It'll be a reset out of bounds.
And Blair
is hurt.
I think the way he stopped that.
Limping a little bit, but seems to be okay.
But that cramp will come back on him at any time.
Hogg inbounds, comes into Adams. Adams back to Hogg outside. Sexton a three. Good! Knocked it down. It's his first three since early in the game, but it's a big one, 51-48. Cougars on top.
Plenty of time for the Cavaliers. Don't need a tray. Look for the shot, the good shot.
Potter outside to Wilder. 2:13 to go. Wright. Keith Wright with a three. Ties it up. It's good. 51 all. 2:04 to go in the overtime. Longworth with it. Longworth to Hogg, back to Blair. The Cougars going to send it up now. Under 2 minutes, minute 55 to go. Blair out high to Sexton. Sexton goes inside to Hogg. He's posted up, double team now. Makes a move, back outside. Blair, 18-foot jumper baseline, no good. Bounce high, playing volleyball with it. The Cavaliers come down with it. It'll be Grimm to bring it up.
With 1:36, the Cavaliers can take the lead back right here.
Tied up, 51 all. Wilder down inside to Potter. Potter up and under. It's no good. Rolled off there.
Oh, just did not make it. Wouldn't fall over the edge of the rim, and Blair has it in midcourt for the Cougars. 1:20 to go in the game.
Hogg with the rebound that time, and now the Cougars will set it up. Getting down close to a minute. Minute 10 to go. Longworth going to sit on it right now and hold it for a couple of seconds. Gives off to Sexton now, tied up 51 all.
Watch the air pass. Got to throw good, crisp passes. Find the open man.
Both teams with a three here in the extra period. It was 48 all at the end of regulation. Here's Longworth, almost lost it, gives it to Blair.
As them guards penetrating again. Got to look to kick it back.
Back to Longworth to Sexton, 48 seconds. Out high. Sexton going to make a move. He's going to the hole, puts it up, no good. Charging! They call him for charging. Down on the baseline, Skylar Sexton. He took it all the way, and Jenkins was set.
He did do it. That was a charge. And with 42 ticks on the clock.
And Sexton has fouled out. Give him 5 fouls. He'll sit down. Skylar Sexton.
How big was that, Kevin? With the man with 21 points on a streak of 6 trades tonight out of the ball game.
41 seconds to go. 51 all. Jenkins basketball. Grimm to Puckett. Puckett out high. Picked up by Longworth. In the game for the Cougars. Josh Profit. Profit's back in there. Came in for Sexton. 26 seconds. Cavalier ball. Keith Wright. Wright given to Wilder. 20 seconds. Wilder gives off to Grimm.
An outside shot. We've got Skylar Sexton out of the game. Well, a better leaping forward. Take it to him.
Jenkins basketball. 15 seconds to go now. Inbounds in the front court. Wright with it. Gives off to Puckett. Puckett going to drive in the paint. Gets a shot off. And it goes! Off the glass and in. 5 seconds. And the Cougars get a timeout. The Cougars will have 4 points
took it, try to get the ball some way into my cause, but he's the man to inbound the ball, so who are we going to?
And it's stolen by Jenkins on the inbound play. Keith Wright got it, and he's fouled by Malachi Longworth.
And that's going to be foul on Longworth with 3.96 on the clock, and he's going to get 2 free throws, and that he can ice it with the 2. There's no doubt about it.
So a big play on defense by the Cavaliers on the inbounds play.
It was Wright who put the Cavaliers ahead with that big play.
Wright with the free throw, no good. He'll get another. It was a 2-shot foul after the 10th team foul on the Cougars.
That'll be a quick timeout by the Cougars if he misses.
Cougars have 3.9 left, and the shot by Wright is good. They're going to run with it. Half court. They tried to go to